Here we are. Hey, don't their uniforms look great? All right. Hey, before we get started here, we're going to just kind of do a little bit of a discussion about what the marching season has looked like. These students have put in an immense amount of work and time this season, and we are just incredibly proud of all of the work that they have done and of the product that you're about to see tonight. So a couple things, as I drop things, that we are going to just kind of recap. This past week, while everybody else was enjoying their fall break, all of these students were involved in many, many activities. As you know, fall break began last Thursday. Last Thursday, our band came in on their day off and they rehearsed, and then they played at a football game, and we recognized their seniors at senior night. We then had, on Friday, everybody got up early, they got to school, we rehearsed, and then we went to perform at the Bands of America Super Regional, and that was downtown in the Dome. They had that's a great time. We can post a clap for that for sure. If you have not seen that performance yet, it's out there. We'll make sure that you guys have access to that. There's a few times as a director that you kind of look at the group and go, boy, these kids just freaking brought it and they just left it all on the field. And that was what that performance on Friday night was all about. So incredibly proud of that. We came home on Friday and then we were back at school at 6 a.m. On Saturday for us to head over to Quincy in Quincy, Illinois, and the band got up early so that they could perform in the parade. They performed in the parade with something like 20-something other schools that participated in that parade, and they came out as grand champions in that parade. Now, unfortunately, the weather had other plans for our evening, and we weren't able to perform our field show that night. But I can just tell you, if they had performed that show the way that we performed it on Friday, and I'll stand by this, we would have won a whole lot of plastic on that night. So, very proud of our students. So in addition to, obviously, some great performances over the weekend, we received a lot of really great feedback from our judging panel at the Bands of America event. Those judges are from all over the world. They were very complimentary, saying, man, I can't believe I've never seen you guys. Like, you guys are so great. Like, this was awesome. We at our first event, our first BOA event since 2010. It's been a long time since Pattonville has been there, and this time we scored a 70.4, which is really, for the first time out, a huge score. So we're really proud of them for that. The first thing that we're going to perform for you tonight is a standstill performance of our 2025 show. And just to kind of give you guys an idea of what this process looked like, the band staff began planning this last January. This past January is when we started this discussion. Originally, this show, A Gothic Glow, was going to be about gargoyles. We just thought, like, wow, gargoyles are really cool, and like, wouldn't it be cool if we had like cathedral or something out there? And then we started finding music that we liked, and then we found that our music was just so uplifting in a lot of ways, and there was just so much beauty in the music that we picked that light shining through a stained glass better represented the music that we picked. And so that's how the show sort of evolved into that. The staff picked all of the music for this. A lot of times bands will pick a show that's already been created, and then they will buy that show off of somebody on the internet, and then we will perform that show. This show, A Gothic Glow, was completely written entirely custom for the Pride of Pattonville of 2025. So this show is not something you're going to see from any other group. It is totally unique, and nobody will ever play it again, which is just kind of a cool thing. So we are so excited to perform this for you tonight. So the first thing we're going to perform for you tonight is our 2025 production, ladies and gentlemen, A Gothic Glow. How about that? So, as you can imagine, obviously, just coordinating all of that is a lot, and then you didn't even see us move. So there's a lot that goes into this sort of a thing. And so once again, we're just so proud of that. The kids have worked so hard, and the product that they've been able to accomplish is really great. In addition to all the things that we do in preparation for our competitive season, we're also very involved and really interwoven into the culture and all of the community events that happen around Pattonville High School. And lots of other schools, but we're one of the few schools that are still playing for our dance team. Many times when you go to other schools, they will just turn on a CD player or an MP3 player, and the dance team will dance to that. Well, at Pattonville High School, the band plays for that, and we think that does a lot towards sort of building community. We also have a great band, so I think people should hear us. So that's something that's kind of unique for us. So we're going to change gears now. We're going to play a couple of our pom tunes for you. This first one is Lil Boo Thing. Hope you enjoy it. Yeah. We're going to play one more pom tune for you. This is also a piece that we played in the parade at Quincy and in our homecoming parade, where once again at Quincy we won grand champion. We are going to play this next one for you. This one is We're All in This Together, from everybody's favorite Disney movie, We're All in This, what is it? High School Musical. I haven't even seen it, but the music's great. All right, here we go. We're all in this together. If you've never been to a band spectacular before, you're about to be really surprised, really excited. If you have, you'll know we need to make sure that we clear the aisles here. So if you're standing along the back wall or in the aisle, you're going to want to make way, find your way to the nearest seat so that things don't happen. You'll see, we'll get there. Hey, before we break for tonight, a few things that we wanted to kind of talk about. First thing is we have some upcoming events that we want to make sure that everybody has on their calendar. So the first thing that we want to make sure that everybody is aware of is
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for coming tonight. Thank you for making music part of your kids' life at Pattonville High School. Again, your support means so much, and we couldn't do this without you guys. So, without